Remember when the Liberal government tried to convince us all that the future of dinner was chirping in your backyard? Yeah, no one wanted to eat those bugs because we aren't lizards. Now, let me remind you about Aspire Food Group, the so-called success story out of London, Ontario. Yeah, some success. According to an order paper question tabled by Conservative MP Arnold Viersen, Ottawa handed Aspire an $8.5 million repayable contribution. Farm Credit Canada then piled on a $37.5 million loan in 2022 and then even tossed another $4 million loan onto the mess in 2024. All told, that's about $50 million of your money funneled into a company whose big idea was crickets for dinner. Aspire promised 87 jobs. We now know they delivered about 8, not 87, 8, which means taxpayers effectively paid $6.25 million per job created. Then in May 2025, Aspire went into receivership. The money's gone, the jobs are gone, and the only thing left chirping is Ottawa's excuses. The government's own documents admit Aspire only repaid about $1 million of that initial $8.5 million repayable contribution. The rest is gone. And the $41.5 million in those 2 loans, well, don't count on ever seeing it again. And worse still, Agriculture Canada admitted it never even studied whether Canadians wanted to eat those bugs. No demand analysis, no consumer research, just ideologue bureaucrats shoveling out millions in someone else's money for an experiment nobody asked for. Health Canada rubber-stamped cricket powder as a food ingredient back in 2016. But there was never a serious consultation with the people expected to swallow it. Meanwhile, Canadians are being hammered at the grocery store. Overall inflation is 1.9%, but food prices, they're up 3.5%. Meat alone is up 7.2% year over year. Families are struggling to afford real nutritious food, and the Liberals think the answer is cricket protein for us, but not for them, of course. And even after Aspire's expensive implosion, the government still features the company on its ISED Stories to Inspire website. Inspires what exactly? Anxiety about the Liberals wasting your money? Disgust at the idea that bugs are a solution to sky-high grocery bills and food inflation the government's own policies made worse? Here's the truth. Canadians don't want bugs in their protein shakes. We're not reptiles. This was never about demand. It was about ideology. Elites trying to socially engineer your diet with your money while they laugh into their ribeyes. And it failed. If the government really cared about food security, it wouldn't be handing out tens of millions to cricket startups. It would be making it easier for Canadian farmers and ranchers to grow real food, cut taxes, slash red tape, stop the trade wars, let farmers feed Canadians instead of punishing all of us. Because Canadians don't want bugs. We want beef, bread, eggs, milk, and produce. Food we can actually afford. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. If you'd like to help fund this sort of document-based research, please consider making a donation at a very special website, rebelinvestigates.com.